Hi and welcome back to another one video. Today in this video we are going to see all about ice wine. With this article though we want to dive into a type of wine that most people doesn't know about, and that is ice wine. Ice wine is unique in the way it harvests and the way it's prepared when compared to the other more common wines available today. A wine can only be called ice wine if it is adhered to a very specific technique throughout the production process. Wine that doesn't follow this guideline cannot be labeled as ice wine, but can be called by another name. Ice wine harvesting. When you think of the name ice wine, what's the first thing that comes to mind? I'm hoping you said ice because you could be right. Ice plays a major role in the reason. That ice wine is called ice wine, but the reason may surprise you. The super sweet wine is supposed to be served chilled, but that's not why it's called ice wine. The real reason is that the grapes used to produce this wine need to be harvested when they are frozen to the wine. Ice wine grapes are harvested in the middle of winter when they are completely frozen. Once the grapes are harvested, they are immediately brought to the winery for processing. They are put through a grape crusher where they are pressed until the liquid is extracted. Only about 10 to 20% of liquid is in the frozen grapes. It is used to grate ice wine, and the liquid is extremely sweet. In order to be considered true ice wine, the grapes must be naturally frozen outside and cannot be commercially frozen. This means that these grapes are grown in very cold climates like Germany, Australia, Canada, and sometimes in China also. If the grapes are commercially frozen and then used to create wine, the labels are not allowed to say ice wine. Instead, you will find them called iced wine or dessert wine. So, if you are looking for a true ice wine, make sure you read the label correctly. What does ice wine taste like? Ice wine is designed to be a very fruity tasting wine to go along with the high sugar and high acidity. It varies in alcohol content but usually hover around 10% alcohol. Why is ice wine expensive? In general, ice wine costs a bit more than your typical bottle of wine. An average bottle of ice wine will cost you between $30 to $50 per bottle, depending on what location the wine is from. Since the processing of making the wine is so difficult and require harvesting at very specific time, the cost of producing ice wine is more expensive than most traditional wines, which is then passed on to the customer. In addition to harvest issues, it requires a lot more grapes to produce less wine when compared to other common wines. It usually takes 4 to 5 times as many grapes to create an ice wine than it does for a traditional bottle of wine. And all of the grapes are being handpicked to ensure that they are in the right condition to create a best wine. Because the process is so rigorous and the market of wine is still relatively small, they need to charge a premium. But if you are looking for a great dessert wine and want to try something a little different, pick up a bottle of real ice wine and give it a try. I hope you enjoyed the video. Meet you in another one video. Until then, it is bye from Satya Shankar. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.